Yeah, he never got his hands on me. I covered myself in butter and
I was Catholic, so they got me.
All right, well, we are live, guys.
We are live.
We're live.
Wait, are we actually live or just recording?
We're live.
Oh, hi.
We're live now. I waited till we were done.
Is the mic still muted?
No, the mic was never muted.
Oh.
No, we're freeballing.
Oh, I love
You never told me anything, so I'm doing it however.
That works.
If you don't tell me, I don't do it. I'm autistic.
I should laugh at that.
You're autistic too, it's okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm the GM. I make the rules this time.
Because you need to be in control.
Sort of. But yes, you do need to be in control, don't you?
Your character's dead from this moment on. You need a new one. Sorry.
The sirens actually did die.
Sorry.
With those comments, you've killed them all.
That seems like a big jump.
Yeah. Make a new character.
I already have one. I've been making it all day.
Well, son of a bitch. Cool.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Alright. Ugh. Anyone want to introduce us?
You, Game Master.
Thank you for using my preferred term of Game Master. Hi, everyone.
Game. Again?
I
We all hear
am Jack, a.k.a. Avril, the GM of this campaign, Space Oddities.
Woo!
I get the reference.
So today I'm surrounded by good friends from who voice other people in this universe. Let's start with you, cat person.
Yeah, just reveal my character. Okay, it's me, Evan, and in this particular campaign, I am going to be playing the cosmic cat Lunar, the only male cat to be shot into space who didn't come home. Yet.
Yet. He will be, eventually.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe he'll pull a high speed and just get too addicted to the people.
in 2 days.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Judgy?
I'm Quinn, and I'm playing Mona, the shape-changing, belly-dancing stripper. She has lots of roles. She's very horny, though.
Perfect. And how about you?
Little old me. I am Toma. I will be a genetically altered axolotl.
And for those of you who aren't aware, this is Rose, the GM of the other half of Fates of Heroes.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm like 8 feet tall. I'm awesome. I don't talk much, so it's gonna be fun.
Anyway, where do we want to start? You know what?
Well, the beginning is a real good place to start.
That usually is a good place.
Stories are always best told out of context, I believe. So let's start with this shot. Oh no.
Yes.
You awake in a jail cell. You have a collar around your neck preventing you from changing the form you previously took, which was...
A really petite servant girl, who's probably 12 years old, may not be a servant by choice, and has like a pixie cut.
Interesting. You wake up in this cell, in this form. No merely full memories of how you got here yet. What do you want to do?
Do I know what I was doing, at least?
Yes.
Okay. Do I see anybody?
There's 2 guards outside of your room.
Hi, guys. How are you?
They keep looking forward. They
Hey.
do not interact.
I have some servant duties to attend to. Can you let me do them?
They
How
can-
far away are they from the bars?
Your You're chained to the wall. Like you have
Oh.
chains on your wrists preventing you from walking too close to the door. They are right by the door, though. They can easily hear you. They're just choosing to ignore you.
If you get me out of here, I can turn into something you might like. That's less illegal.
No. They continue to ignore you. One of them kind of debates for a second, but he's no.
I know your wife won't peg you, but I can.
One of them turns over and it's like, "Shut up."
Why don't you make me? Come inside.
Are you
No.
inviting them in the cell, or do you want them to come inside?
Yes.
Both. Both seem completely reasonable.
They continue
One
to
than the
ignore
other.
you. And then we pull away from your cell. And we see into a smaller cell. A small animal carrier, if you
He
will.
said I was last.
We're going to you next.
Oh, okay.
You're in an animal carrier. Which is inside of a bigger cell.
I'm lounging, as cats often do, but my ears are back, and I'm actually tapping the fingers of one of my paws on the carrier, and I'm not talking.
Just then a guard comes in. Mealtime. He throws a small tray of what appears to be dry food in front of you.
Does he put it in the little carrier in there?
No.
Okay.
He throws it in front of the carrier and closes the cell. Just then a plastic sheet falls in front of the actual cage that is still very clearly seen through.
Okay.
And clicks a button on a remote and the carrier opens up.
I make the cat noise, and my ears are still back, and I'm not moving.
That's what I thought. We pull back away, and we see two new inmates getting brought in. The powerful Toma.
Toma.
He's chained between his wrists.
Oh, ma.
He gets pushed into a cell. Last time you guys tried to steal from this. Just then as Toma's getting slammed in, another guy gets brought in right next to Toma. Across the hall from you and the cat, Lunar. He just gets thrown in. Just then his mask gets thrown off of his face and he pretends like he's choking. The guards rush in like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Gotcha, idiots." Headbutts one of them. And they all start beating him, pretty much. And they leave him alone in his cell.
Lunar doesn't come out of his carrier, but he does look up, just kind of squint, and then he goes back, starts tapping again.
So who can I see from my cell?
You could see me. Toma's in one of the cells next to you, and he is next to me. So we're all in a little like across like zigzag from each other.
Say, "Hey, mister." In the young girl's voice, I'm going back to her. "Hi, do you think you could help me get out of here?
Sorry, I don't help sirens.
I'm not a siren.
It says it on your little cage door. There's a sign next to it that says, "Siren, very dangerous."
You see, there's like an actual brief moment of like real confusion. Well, do I look like a siren? Sirens are usually purple. Oh,
Eh.
they're usually purple. They're usually like purplish or different colors. I'm really light tan. I'm not a siren.
Whatever you say. Anyway, Toma, don't expect to be long. We're getting out of here soon.
Toma.
What are you in here for, pussycat? Oh, that's no fun.
I would say, a human might find it weird that they have a cat in high security.
Yeah,
Because I just look like a normal cat unless you look really closely at his fur.
fair.
But and I'm in the carrier.
There's a carrier inside of a bigger cage.
Right, yeah. It's the holding cell, and then they have a cat carrier. That's what they probably brought me in.
Weird. So, what are you in here for, since you're not a siren? Servant girl, I take it? Assassin.
Yeah, Huh?
You're an assassin.
No.
Of course.
I was helping my master, and then I don't remember too well, but I think they think I was going to kill him. But
What type of
I've
poison
searched-
did you try to use?
What do you know
Ooh.
about poison?
Not a whole lot. Don't really dabble with the stuff. It's not my expertise. It was maybe the Darnish one. You can use a little bit of the Dying Star energy, throw it in there. Really hard to trace, but really easy to know that it's being used because whatever it's kind of in lets off a weird glow.
That's not the poison I was using, but
Damn it,
I do need to be set free.
You weren't using it, so you were trying to kill him. Who was it? He leans up against the bars. He stretches his arms out. And he
What's
puts
the name of the person I was trying to kill?
do a roll for me. See if you remember.
All these murders, they just.
They do.
2.
2. Do you have an intelligence buff or anything?
I think so. Intelligence. I'm still getting used to this character sheet.
Or make that a wisdom instead. Sorry, not a intelligence.
wisdom.
Oh, no wisdom?
Oh, intelligence. So
Yeah.
8.
So it's a 10. You don't remember who you were trying to kill.
I feel like they wiped my memory. But I remember that he's been hurting me and my family for a really long time. And I think he
It's
needed
not
to
your
go.
family, because it is. I know you're not a little girl. Sorry. You can't fool me with that act.
You won't save a little girl from
Fuck no.
slavery?
No. No.
Who would you save?
Myself, like I'm about to do. As he says this, he opens his cell, walks out. He walks past both of your cells and walks diagonally over to Toma. You ready to go?
Do you need help getting out?
You got any special skills other than shape shifting and
Okay, well, shape-shifting is a pretty
Failing
useful
to-
skill.
failing to
I'd say.
poison, guessing royalty?
You might need a shapeshifter.
Yeah, fuck, you're right. All right. What about you, kitty cat? I could use a new pet on the ship. Toma's not really cutting it. It's too big.
The cat finally comes out of his carrier, and
It's
you
alright.
notice he's not so much a short hair, but not like long, floofy, not like Clinton, our mascot. Kind of close, but it's just pure black except for like little flecks of white. And he has neon blue eyes, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Well, you might need a navigator. I know a bunch of places around here. For one thing, down the hallway is the cafeteria, and if you go that way, you're going to have to go through everyone who's on lunch break right now."
Ah. You know what? I'll let him out first because I seem to trust the cat more than you.
So am I free already?
Oh, as I'm saying this to you guys, I'm working on the locks on Toma's cage. I swing it open. I uncuff him. All right, Toma, go smash that pixie glass around our new kitten friend over there.
Okay. So Toma walks up to him and he just puts his 2 hands on it and he just like, Toma, and then headbutts it.
Do a strength check. You're gonna get this either way, but
Sure. Ooh, yeah. So let's see. A natural 16 plus 15, so 31.
Yep. All right. So as Toma smashes this glass with a forehead,
I'm all arched. I've jumped up onto the bed that's in there, and I'm just like, I'm making myself big. I'm making myself big. I'm big.
And Toma looks up at you and is like, Toma! And like wavers to like, he's not gonna try and grab you, but he's like, come on!
Well, that was embarrassing. See, as I
all right,
floof myself.
Toma. Actually, yeah, take him to the ship. You know where we parked, right, buddy?
Oh my. As he
Trinity,
puts-
where?
As he puts his hand on his mouth, he thinks he. Toma.
Ship. Park. Where?
Toma.
I look over to the cat.
The cat's gone.
Great.
Can you guys let me out?
Did you see where the cat went?
Did I see where the cat went?
I think you would have, because while they were just like talking and stuff, the cat just kind of and started walking away on all fours, and looks at you and says, "Tough break, kid. If I had a key, I'd let you out. If you're patient, though, I should be able to come back after I get my ship."
He's getting his ship.
All right, cool. Fuck it. I guess we'll have two ships then, because I'm breaking them up for free. I come over to your cage. I'm like, you're not gonna kill me, right?
As long as you help me escape.
I look to
Do
Toma.
you have a bounty on your head that I need to know about?
We'll discuss that later. Can we trust her, Toma?
You see as Toma stares at
You look at
Misnomer.
a 12-year-old's
I see a 12-year-old girl.
innocent-looking girl.
I look at her, and you see as his eyes kind of widen away from each other. And then they kind of snap back, and he's like, Toma.
All right. I unlock the first cell. Like, so, do you remember who you killed or now? Because I'm only going to undo one of these until you tell me.
I don't remember who I was trying to kill.
Hmm.
I know his death was worth a lot of money.
I undo one of the cuffs on your hand, and I start to undo the other. You sure?
Can I shapeshift with one of them off? Or
No.
Can I like shapeshift that arm?
You can shapeshift like half of your body.
I'll wait then. Can I rethink about it and see if I
Yeah.
start to recall?
Toma's going to just start walking down the hallway,
Okay.
23.
All right.
attempting
You
to
remember
find the
who
cat.
you were remembering who you were trying to kill. It was a local ruler of a star system in the same kind of political area. So he was very powerful, and he recently endorsed a slavery bill for people of a certain
Species.
not species, of a certain class system to be brought in as indentured servants to quote unquote earn their freedom without actually giving them their freedom.
He was a political adversary to the person who paid me.
So you are an assassin.
Of sorts.
Click. I undo your other one.
As soon as I'm free, I'll like flick my hair back and try to change into one of the guards.
What guard?
The one that looked back when I offered to peg.
Do a roll.
Do I add my power?
You can.
The morph? Okay.
Yep.
25.
25. So as I uncuff you, you start to transform. You slick your hair back, and it turns blonde. Turn blonde. Your skin turns blue. Your clothes begin to change around you, turning into a guard.
You ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Act like I'm walking you through the prison.
Okay. Let's go get my shit first. I don't like this orange. It's not my color.
Okay. I'll be waiting. I'll wait at the door for you. I don't think I have anything because
Other-
all of
Other
my-
than like your vials and
yeah,
any
I'll take my
equipment you have.
poison. I'll
So-
look for that.
I sure didn't have
So we
anything.
go, as we walk through the main corridor and we turn a corner, we reach the door to the entry and processing area where all of our stuff is. We get to that door, it's busted open already. We look inside and we see Toma and Luna already in there.
Nope. I'm not smart enough, so I went the exact opposite direction of wherever
Oh,
Lunar
here
went.
Got it. Okay, so you're not there now.
So I tried.
You tried
finding
and
him,
failed.
But
Here's
I had no idea where I was going, and I just kind
If
of
you
walked
want it,
around.
the door isn't open, but if you want, maybe there's an air vent that is slightly askew and just had a hole big enough for a little furry creature to get through.
That works. So as we get to the door, there's a grate open up there. And we go in. I pick the lock. Lets us in.
There's bodies everywhere.
Damn, that cat is good.
And you see that there's a crate that was like, it's just ripped apart. The door's been flown off the hinges. And that is currently standing in the middle of everyone. And it turns and it looks at you.
That is badass. Do
I wish I was there to see that.
you want to make a? How much credits do you want to make, man?
You're offering the big robot a job?
Oh yeah.
The robot starts walking towards you, and it kneels down, and then the visor opens, and the cat is sitting in a cockpit in the helmet, and it says, "What you going rate?"
Well, I pay by the job, and I have a really big job coming up. It's worth, I don't know, million or so credits.
I will also need a workshop,
Done.
and I will also need a workshop incursion fee.
Don't do fees. Sorry. I can get you a workshop though.
Well, you know, I guess half of a deal isn't bad at all. On the other hand, I can just fly out of here now. The
But,
visor closes.
I
So
mean-
you two have fun finding your big lizardy friend.
You know, I from the way your suit's designed, I don't think it could last too long out in the space. You know, especially without running out of power. I have a full-on ship with plenty of working material. Like I said, million credits. Could use a big tank like you. Toma's great, but you know, he's a lizard. She's not great conversation either.
Are
They
you
get
a
no
great
offense to it.
conversation?
Oh yeah, have you heard me? I'm great,
Oh, it's been a struggle so
bitch.
far.
I assume that the guard is with us.
Yeah, no, they're our cover.
Oh.
But if we have a giant,
Are you speaking with the little girl voice still?
no, I turned into the guard.
Okay.
If we have a giant cat robot, I don't think
Exactly.
my cover will work.
Well, no, that's why you would stay here. I'd bring Toma here. You'd wait here. I bring my ship around. I blow this place to hell.
Well, let's look at what they have first.
You're right. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my shit. He opens a chest and he grabs a blue T-shirt with a lightning bolt and red stripes across it. Familiar of a hero on another world. Above it, it says high speed on it. He dons a red coat with a fake collar that is black and some brown pants and tall boots with rockets attached to them. He grabs two blasters and what appears to just be a handle to a blaster. He tucks that on his back alongside putting two knives in his boots.
I'll get my poison, and then I'll start looking through the guards' bodies for any credits or keys, so that we don't have to lockpick every door.
I'll say right now, no credits.
Yeah, no, all of them are poor. They're
They're poorer now.
Yeah. Did you kill any of them?
Once I got my suit, I could not be held responsible if some of their arms got ripped off and they bled out.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where's Tomo's shit? I open up Tomo's thing and it's just a single pair of shorts, ripped like jean shorts. Like, all right, let's go find him. I throw him over my shoulder. Well, where would that big lizard gone? Do a roll for me real quick. 7? Okay. As we're leaving this locker room area, I'm assuming Lunar following.
At the moment, I think Lunar would be, but not so much like I'm joining you. It's just more like, oh, this is going to be interesting.
As we leave, sirens start going off. Maximum lockdown. Massive threat unleashed. Code red. Code red. All guards go to posts. Just then, all the cells start to shut. The door behind us locks down, clicks. Fuck! He went to the cafeteria.
Sounds about right. That's where I was going to say.
You got booster jets on that thing? I'm assuming, yes.
I kind of do I click my heels together and they start to warm up, and I am going to ram my ship through the door.
Cool. I activate my little rocket jets and I take off flying to the cafeteria. Toma, you... God, you're too cute. Put these on, we're leaving. I toss the shorts at you.
So, were there people having lunch?
Yeah, there were lots of people having lunch.
Were they guards only?
Guards. There were, space cops who were just visiting.
Oh, okay. So would they have, just started attacking me?
They probably would have started attacking me.
Okay.
Nothing lethal, but...
Not like it would work. I rolled a 25.
Yeah, no. You're just brooding all of these bullets.
Yeah, so I've basically, at this point, after all of that has happened, you come in and you see a cafeteria that's just got people just laying around, and you see Toma on the cafeteria and table, and he's just scooping food into his mouth as it's just wide open.
Toma, what are you doing? Put on your shorts. Let's go.
He looks behind, and the shorts hit him in the face. Toma! And he kind of just throws his shorts up in the air.
God damn it. Gotta get you new ones. All right, let's go. And I take off flying around the corner to where they would park, quote-unquote, stolen vehicles. Even though mine clearly was not. He gets in the ship. Toma, come on! You two! Fucking space siren. Where's the cat? I really do need an engineer.
You hear a
God damn it! They brought the dogs.
You hear a knock on your front windshield view screen. I'm already outside and I wave.
All right, follow behind us. I shout. And just then, I put the ship into drive and we take off.
I will stay in my guard form, but I will run and jump on the ship before it closes.
Cool. The back starts to close, and I enter upper atmosphere with the Great Lunar in tow.
So I will change my form again to my what I think is my base form. I need to roll for that, right?
Yes.
Natural 20. Plus
Woo!
First 20 in there?
So I do the hair thing again, but my hair grows really long and curly and is dark purple, and I'm wearing a belly dancer's outfit with a lot of beads that kind of jingle, or coins, and a mask over my face and pointed ears, and then my skin is very light purple.
Okay.
I'm also very abnormally tall. You don't know if that's my normal height or if I made myself taller, but I'm probably around 6'2".
Okay. So as you transform, get a little taller. Overdrive is like, son of a bitch. I feel like the shortest person in this fucking universe.
Yeah, you probably are.
Shut up. That's not nice. Don't talk to me like that. I just got you out of prison.
What's this job you were talking about?
Oh, the million one?
Yeah, but do you want to go kill that guy that I needed to kill first?
God, no. That guy's too heavily protected. Did you see the bill he tried to pass?
Well,
He's
that's
gonna
why I
have
was
guards-
trying
he's
to
gonna
kill
have so
him.
many guards on him. No. I type a few things on my dashboard, and just then a visor pops up, connecting into Lunar's mech.
I think I might have docked by this point.
Oh, you docked into the ship?
Yeah. So my mech suit is now in the hangar. The little mini hangar. It's probably just like
It's a little mini hangar. There's like two like smaller ships, quote unquote,
Okay.
like little drones.
and yeah. Would he be wearing anything else? No, I don't think he would have, save for his collar. So I'm probably just kind of like sitting. I'm doing the thing where the cats like lounge like people in the seat. I'm just kind of looking over the ship.
Thoughts?
I don't know how you kept this thing together. It's a piece of shit.
All right, it's my baby. This is the Trinity.
This baby should have been aborted.
Toma walks by and you see he's just got a piece of broken ship. He's like, Toma.
Toma, what are you doing with that? We needed that.
Oh,
He takes the piece from Toma.
make a
And-
strength check.
Oh God, no, no! It's gonna fight me like a child. Let me borrow a dice.
I rolled a 4,
Okay.
but with a plus 15.
Can you pull up Overdrive for me?
Yeah, give me a minute.
I will
You're right above me, so it makes it easy. Hey,
Oh God. So I have a 6. I rolled a 16 against your 4.
4 plus 15,
Yeah.
which is 19.
So as I try to take this from you, what do?
You see Toma's eyes that are normally just super wide, and he doesn't have like eyelids, but you see him kind of like scrunched down, and he looks at you like,
Toma,
and you-
this is not
Toma.
no tug of war. No tug of war. We need this.
This is a. I'm gonna go into child rage.
Toma uses tantrum.
I got a nat 1.
It's not super effective.
So
So
as
Toma, you just see Toma go, Toma, and he kind of shakes it all, and you're still holding on.
Ah!
And he throws it on the ground.
Now it's even more broken.
And
Toma!
Toma just walks by pouting. He's like,
Toma, go to your room.
Toma, and he flips you off.
Fucking God.
What's
He starts sweeping it up.
What is he?
I don't know. I found him. I think he's a lab experiment gone wrong.
Oh, same. Me too.
There's lots of that going wrong. Are you a lab experiment too, Kat?
God forbid, no, I'm as nature intended.
Well, you're talking.
Yeah, we were supposed to be talking a long time ago. But we were domesticated on his planet.
My planet.
Yeah.
I come from Gaia, hell.
You're clearly an Earthling.
No, I'm from Gaia.
That doesn't change the fact that you're an Earthling.
Oh.
Your origin is from the planet Earth.
You know what Earth is? He leans over to the
That
Do
was
I know?
my home planet.
shapeshifter.
Do I know what it is?
No.
It's a diverse planetoid that has many different living specimens.
Sounds
But-
like a myth.
That
Well, a
sounds.
lot of people think it is because
It sounds a little bit like Gaia, but
I'm surprised it's really lasted this long. But you know,
no, I
the
come from.
the humans have an amazing ability to push themselves to the to the very edge of extinction, and then they pull themselves back and say, "We're going to do better," and they never do.
Well, you know, it sounds. What the place you're describing sounds like this planet where this one guy comes from back in Gaia. His name's High Speed. He was a sergeant in a war or some shit back on quote unquote Earth. I think the publicity guys over there in Starlink made that shit up.
Do I know anything about Gaia?
It's talked about. A lot of the people from Gaia do populate this galaxy, but none are fully from there. They're like visited. They're sailors who constantly
Hello,
talk about it.
sailors.
It is very popular though, mostly just to observe. No one really goes there.
Is there a point to your world? Like, is
Oh, there's just like a bunch of cool superheroes who live there. I got taken away from there as a kid and sold, but then I got out, got free, killed a lot of people, stole a lot of things, including this ship, and now I'm just in my own guy. High Speed would be so proud of me. In his early days, he was killing so many people by accident.
he sounds like an idiot, but
Ah.
I'm sure.
It was cool.
Well, I'm gonna go to Toma's where Toma went.
Okay.
And see if I can get him to say if I can interpret his Toma words.
Let me show you to your workplace.
He's
Cat.
already. You notice he's not in the chair anymore, but he is sitting next to the piece that Toma was dancing around with before, and he's already fiddling with it. He's like, okay, so here's why this was falling apart here. You didn't have the proper scientific stuff. I think about it more when I kind of know how smart he is.
Cool.
But
You know.
I like a guy who cuts the
Doodad to the
chase
gizmo
and doesn't
is
use
missing.
big words.
so even though I don't have 100% my stats, I will just roll a standard.
Just roll a standard intelligence check. Add like a 5 to whatever you get, or make it
I'd
a
say for-
yeah.
Well, are you trying? You're
He's just
you're
trying to figure
be
out what it is.
Art techie, you could be. I would say he could.
He's-
That could be his like.
You'd probably
top
even
stat.
smarter than me. How smart am I?
I think,
Yeah, with a +5, that's a 17.
3.
So you're a +5.
Yeah, so a 17.
Cool. So as you're looking at this, you realize some of these parts don't even go to what it was attached to.
Yeah, well, here's your problem. You're just shoving things together and hoping they work.
Well, story of my life, I guess.
How long has this ship been in your care?
I got taken when I was like 7. 26 now, a little less than 10 years.
So, this is an abduction.
No.
You've been holding this ship hostage.
No. This is the first ship I was able to buy with all the money I got after I killed a guy.
Oh, so you bought her.
Yeah, she was used.
So she's a slave. You're treating her like one.
I'm doing what I can. I don't know shit about this. I just needed a ship.
Okay. Well, I did offer my services. You offered a very lucrative business opportunity. I just didn't realize I was going to have this much work to do. I'm going to need help. I'm gonna have to go and build myself some help. So yeah, show me to the workshop.
All right, come on. As he takes you down a corridor on one passage on the ship, you start to realize why it's called the Trinity. It is 3 smaller ships kind of pushed in together that can later separate if needed.
I think Lunar also has like a moment of oh my god when he notices that there is a hole in the side of the ship, and there's what looks like gum just shoved into it, and there's not a post-it note, but a little like chalk written thing that says urgent, fix later.
I'll fix that. I was gonna get to that in like next time. So as he takes you into what is normally the controls for one part of this ship, you just see the control kind of ripped out of it and is replaced with a workbench, and what is normally the glass of the ship is just ironed shut.
Oh my
It's
God.
very rudimentary. Sorry, we're getting all of this kind of put back together. We got into a huge firefight. The glass was like blown out. Oh, it was not fun. Those people over on Gia are savages. Let's just say that.
And
I
the
dated this-
Lord Amadeus wept, for he had nowhere to build his miracles.
Well, I mean, you have this entire quarter of the, or no, not even quarter, third of the ship to yourself. You can make this your sleeping area, your work area, whatever you need to do. We can stop off, get you some tools at the nearest planet.
It's okay. And he reaches up, and the only thing he has on him is this collar. But as he reaches up, where the bell area would be is a name tag, and it glows, and he pulls a wrench out of it. Hammer space! I've got my own.
Huh. That's cool. I have something similar. As he reaches behind his back and he grabs the little handle to what would normally be a gun.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Where's the rest of it?
He presses a button and it, as he does, it kind of builds onto itself. And it turns into what appears to be a rifle.
Do I recognize this technology at all?
No.
Big kitty eyes. Slits. No, they're wide because he's watching all the movements. He's just like, what the hell is this beautiful creation?
Oh, I picked this up. Where did I get this, actually?
Cat paw reaches out to touch it.
He smacks it away.
Cat paw reaches out to touch
He smacks it. This is mine.
it. Cat paw reaches out to
He
pull.
presses the button on the back of the handle again. It transforms back into itself.
Okay. I didn't think you could surprise me, but I am able to admit when I'm wrong. That was impressive.
He tucks it back into a holster on the back, and he's like, I got it. Fuck. Let me try to remember where I got it from. I'll let you know. We'll stop by there, grab you some of this tech. It is awesome. They call it, like,
Nanotechnology?
I think so, something like that.
That doesn't look like any nanotechnology I've ever seen. Normally the nanites need something to produce.
I don't
And
know.
then matter can neither be created or destroyed. It can only shift form. So where's the energy coming from?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Obviously
just-
not, considering where we currently are.
I try. But you can get settled. I'm going to go find the siren. Does she seem off to you?
Buddy, I'm a talking cat in space.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything seems off to me.
Yeah, that's fair. You make a valid point.
Your new best friend is the giant gecko thing.
Me and Tomo, I'm gonna knock on your door.
I didn't go there.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
You knock on his bay door and it just echoes. There's nothing.
You do hear the sound of Tomo down the hall, though.
I'll go to the sounds. Say, Tomo?
I would probably be in the closest thing to like a playroom that Tomo would have, even if it's not really a playroom.
The other third of the ship is set up as like a child's bedroom, where there would normally be like some of the weapon systems. I had to block those off.
You put child locks on?
I put child locks on the guns. I took out all the electronics, and there's just like a pile of like toys, and there's like a blanket on the floor with like a star map on it.
Yeah, and you see Tomo like sitting down with his legs out, and he's got a like a Godzilla looking toy, and then he's got a Barbie, and you see him like going Toma, and he's just playing with the two toys.
I'm
No,
gonna
Mr.
go.
Buttercrust, you used the leftist spoon.
I'm gonna go and sit in front of Toma and just kind of stare at you and analyze you for like a minute.
Not awkward.
Totally.
Not awkward.
Like I don't make it. I make it very obvious.
I want you.
Do you look around the room at all?
No.
Okay.
I'm just looking at Toma, and then after like a minute, I'm like, I think I got it, and then I'll transform into Toma. See if I can
Make a change
Make it
check.
so.
Make a morph check.
Well, I'm not going to use his strength. I'm just going to.
Oh yeah, because
Whoa.
you need a whole separate thing for a power change.
Do you still have the notes on what you said the power classes were?
Those should
Because
be over
technically
there.
I'm a level 15.
Yes.
So whatever that minimum that you had for that, I think that was like a max level try.
17.
Are you only trying to change its form?
Yeah.
Okay, then that should be easy.
So as you change, your limbs grow, and you turn into this 8-foot axolotl.
And then I'll go down to where you guys were, and I'll practice the voice. Toma, 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 Toma. And I'll just go down, and I'll see you going towards me, but I'll just walk past you.
As you're practicing saying Toma, Toma
Yeah.
hears you and it's like, Toma? He gets up and starts like following the sound of your voice.
I see you pass me, and I see the other Toma pass me. I'm like, right. Ugh. I turn right back around. I'm like, Toma, come here.
I turn back
Toma.
around. I'm like,
Oh, that's not right.
Toma!
Toma.
And I like peek my head around the corner. I'm like, Toma?
All right, that's the real one.
Oh my
Okay.
god, they're multiplying, says Lunar as he sticks his head out of his workshop area.
You know what's funny is I can hurt Toma and he'd be just fine. I wonder what would happen if I
Why is that funny?
pull
What
out
is
one of
wrong
my
with
I
you?
pull out one of my knives and I'm like, so Space Siren, if you want to change before I get to cutting, so you don't get hurt.
What have I got
Be
myself into?
Wait a minute. It's weird seeing Toma say other words,
And Toma looks at you and is like, Toma!
and I'll kind of just stare at you for like a minute. Okay, and I'll try to turn into you as well. I'm just getting all of your forms. So that's a 17.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
As you change, you turn and you're shorter than you normally are. You're 5'10". You grow some brown hair and your clothes start to change into what I was wearing.
What's my name?
My name? Just call me Overdrive.
Hi, I'm Overdrive.
You sound nothing like me.
Hi, I'm Overdrive. Hi. I'll repeat it several times so I can get somewhat close to you.
God, didn't realize my ass was that good looking. Fuck, these pants
made
make
it
me look
better.
good.
I try to enhance
Yeah,
the
I
people
can
I
tell.
transform into.
Shit, I look good.
Yeah, you aren't small anymore either.
That's a little bit rude. You don't know what that's like.
Actually, I do. I've been lots of men before.
Probably in them.
Did you need something?
No, what I need you to do is kind of just relax until we get there, so you can do what you do. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go pilot us around. Make sure your shit's secure. Lunar, I think that's your name, right? I got it right?
Lunar's not responding because he does not want to be found by the siren.
I get on the
He's disappeared.
I get on the overcom in my ship, and I'm like, attention all passengers. Make sure everything is secure. Get ready for a long flight. We're going on an oddity.
Do I see where the intercom
No.
is?
I click it in, I go over, I close the pilot's area. I click on the TV, and I start watching a cartoon of giant robots who transform.
GoBots.
Yes! The GoBots were successful in this universe.
Yep, and Toma grabs the first piece of random junk in the space and he takes it back to his playroom.
Hey, big guy. Hold on. Come back in. No, I want to take
As
it.
he starts running away.
You want it to work? You want to see what it actually does?
He stops and he's like,
All this
Do an intelligence check to see if you understand what he's saying.
wow, actually not bad. A 16 minus 5.
So an 11.
We're
You
not-
kind
That's
of get
still
like
over 50%.
you kind of get he wants to show you something, but you're still like nervous.
I turn around and I look at you and I'm like, oh, wow.
It's still yours.
I walk back to you. Toma. And I hand
Okay.
it to you.
I take it. What does it look like?
Describe what you're holding.
Yeah.
It looks like a toaster oven.
Oh yeah. Oh no. This is a quick fix. Yeah. And I start pulling out my tools, and I'll do a technical roll, I guess.
Can I have found him since he came out of hiding?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a nat one. So as soon as you try to look at me, it's suddenly poof, and there's black smoke everywhere.
Your fur, which is normally very dark, is now darker. Like you are a shadow. All of your like sparkles in your fur blocked.
Why would someone even put a Backstreet Boys CD in a toaster?
Hey, you found it.
Okay. No, things are starting to come together.
And Toma's like,
Toma's now
I
covered in
hand
black,
you the
by
toaster
way.
bag, and I also hand you the Backstreet Boys CD. Look, you got a prize.
I don't know. I don't know what a prize is, so I guess. That's
Prizes
not
are
good.
Uh,
3.
oh, that is not good.
3.
I get on the intercom. Brace for impact. Toma's pissed.
So,
What happens?
Well, I was gonna say, would you say I'm in the state where now I'm gonna go crazy?
You're either
Do I
you
child
could
rage?
either be really upset.
I feel like I would be at that point.
You could either
I
cry.
trusted the cat with the
You could either hurt the cat. You could try to. You'd rather run away, attack.
I look around
Or
to make
just
sure
cry.
that no one else is watching me.
I am watching you very intently.
You go away.
I have like cameras
Yeah,
on.
don't-
I have cameras all over this ship. I see everything that happens.
Yeah, Toma would just take it and run, like, slowly, like, waddle to his room, and he's like,
As you're waddling
"Oh,
away,
no."
you suddenly feel something soft brush up against your leg, and a purring noise.
You hear a second purring noise come.
Roll.
Ooh, not that good this time.
Which is bad when he's a high level
11.
character. Yeah,
11. So instead of you being black, you're white, and one of your feet is actually a tentacle.
So I'm kind of limping, but I'm trying to purr.
Squelch, squelch, squelch.
And my
Purr,
tentacle like gets
purr.
stuck on your arm at one point, on your leg, and I'm just gonna struggle
And
to
I
get it off.
I give you the big Puss in Boots kitty cat eyes.
Roll. Whoops. You got to roll for cuteness. Roll for do a counter roll, so you don't fall for it.
Okay.
17.
What would I add?
Do a mental check.
Yeah.
Make that a mental check.
I think it would be
Presence?
I
Like
think it would be
will?
persuasion.
I got
We
a
have
0
more.
on that, so.
Oh, so you're
So,
gonna
like,
fall
I have
for
a
it.
+6. 'cause it's-
Okay.
Well, the 17. But
I rolled, yeah, if he beats a 17, then.
you have to beat a 17.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything I would add to it.
You would add
He would probably do
presence.
aura. Yeah, you would do
aura
presence.
or presence.
So I would say, being a cute cat, you probably have a naturally high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say what did you roll?
A 13.
I'd say that's close enough for Toma.
Yeah. So you see.
Toma's
him-
very receptive to, especially the purring sounds. That gives you advantage.
So what do you?
It's okay, big boy.
Toma just like
Okay.
at this point he just sits down. And he's like Toma, and he just cries a little bit.
Look.
As the cat and the weird tentacle.
So, like,
cat
he's
that's
trying
now
to comfort
stuck
you.
to my leg, and I'm like.
I'm trying to copy everything he does, but I'm just really creepy. So
Yeah,
I'll
but
do
don't-
the big eyes, but they look like they're
They're
bloodshot.
bloodshot.
They look like they're about to pop out, like you've got a thyroid problem.
One starts drifting to the other side, like weirdly, like starts looking back into your skull.
And then my purr will be like, yeah.
Purr.
Luckily, Toma loves all, so Toma will just pick you guys up and kind of hug you.
See, it's okay, buddy.
Toma, put him down. Toma, you're gonna hurt it. Remember the bunny?
Considering that I'm an actual clap,
He lets go.
Yeah, I'm gonna wiggle free.
Toma lets go as you mentioned a bunny. Poor Lenny.
Well,
Lenny was the name of the rabbit that unfortunately got squished.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So as Toma lets the two, well, the feline and the deformed creature go, Overdrive gets on the intercom. Well, we're making our first stop. Anyone need a bathroom break?
I will transform back into me. Natural one.
You don't look like you at all. You take the cat head, it grows like super fucking big. One of the eyes somehow turns into a cyborg eye.
oh my god!
And then your torso gets really fucking tiny, like thin. Definitely should not be supporting this head.
Dear God, what's wrong with your face?
You get tentacle legs, but there's like 17 tentacles, and one of your arms is now just a tree, and you have no right arm.
This was a form that this guy liked a while ago. I'm sorry. I will.
I feel like that's just from your nightmares. I had to say
he
that.
likes nightmare stuff.
You must really have to shit.
I will.
I get on the cameras like, Jesus Christ.
I'm ready
I
to
know,
go.
it's all Cronenberg up in here.
Get off my ship. Try to redo that. Fuck. Anyway, here we are. This is Admiral 1. This is where we're getting tools and shit, and hopefully I'm gonna fix that hole in the ship finally.
I redo it, and I actually look normal.
What'd you get?
14 plus 7.
Okay. So as you change, you finally turn into what is
Oh,
your
wait.
natural
I have an
resting
offer.
state.
You're actually allergic to cat dander.
Probably. I
You weren't
probably
able
am
to
allergic
focus.
to myself.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like with me there, you couldn't really focus on turning into.
He was too
me
cute.
completely.
He was too cute.
But you do notice that my nose is like slightly different than before. It's not bad. It's just slightly wider. But otherwise, I look normal. And I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Should probably take up a different one because this is one of those planets that actually hunt sirens. Sport. I picked up a nice cloak here a while ago. Great for camouflage.
But I'm not actually a siren. I'm a child that was abducted and experimented on.
Of course. Yeah,
So
totally.
I think it'll be okay.
Totally.
Man,
I'll
it's
stay in
her
this
skin,
form.
man.
Huh?
It's her skin.
Yeah, that's fair.
She can
Alright.
do whatever she wants to do.
That's fair.
My ship comes walking down the hall, and the visor opens up, and I climb and I scramble into it. Visor closes, and I am in control again.
Cool. I'm gonna change my shirt. There's a shop right outside. Toma, stay out of trouble, buddy, and we'll get you a tree.
Toma! As he claps his hand. But does not listen to your words.
So you guys get off the ship.
We're somewhere new! Yay!
You guys get off the ship. A few seconds later, Overdrive comes out wearing a t-shirt with one of the giant robots from the show he was watching. He's gray and has what looks like to be a visor on his chest, rocking a nice little face mask. And he starts wearing a face mask too alongside his normal visor. He puts on some headphones like, let's go guys, as you guys walk into a shop. A little gas station shop, but they have everything here, from tools to random little sideshow trinkets, and even there's a sign that shows off the thing. What is it?
Toma attempts to sneak away from you guys.
Not
I
my
I
baby.
probably
Make a
noticed,
stealth
but
check.
I won't do anything.
Yeah, not my baby.
It's kind of hard to be. It's kind of hard to be stealthy when you're 8 foot.
Yeah, but this place is pretty
So I
inhabited.
rolled an 11.
Yeah, this
so would it be, I guess, a challenge against anybody who would be paying attention?
I would. I'm an 11. What'd you roll?
I rolled an 11.
Fuck. What is my awareness?
What did you
Would that be
roll
awareness? 11.
Oh, you wrote. If it's not a negative, you win. I did agility.
So I just count and roll that.
I mean,
Awareness.
or just
8.
awareness.
Yeah.
8,
So
whatever.
yeah, no.
You saw me. You
I
saw
see
me
you
start
walking. I'm
walking
like,
by.
Toma, come here.
Toma.
What'd I say?
I follow behind you.
Is there a shopkeep?
Yeah, there's even like security guards here. One very reminiscent. Seems like someone we've met before. He's just staring at a wall, talking to it. Clearly, the years caught up to him. He starts having little gray hairs in his face.
Can I copy him and get that power?
No.
You don't. What power? You don't know he has a power.
I don't. I mean, the player does.
The player does.
Can
You
I
don't.
get that power though?
No.
No,
I'm gonna.
you don't know who this is.
It's
Mrs. has never met them.
You can't handle this power.
He starts muttering to the wall, gray in his now formed beard and grayish hairs. Still rocking the katanas though.
One katana.
The katana. Now he has a long sword over his shoulder for some reason with gems implanted into it.
I'll go. He's talking to the wall.
He's talking to a wall.
I'll go up to him and start having a conversation with the wall.
He does not acknowledge you. He is so gone.
What does this guy have in the store?
There, the shopkeep. He looks around. It's like, I have plenty of nice wares.
Wait, I
There's
thought you said the shopkeep was talking to the wall.
No, that's the security guard.
Oh.
The
okay.
shop. There's a shopkeep
I thought
behind the counter.
He said he was the shopkeep.
No, he was the
talking to the wall.
security guard.
Ah.
The shopkeep is just
Well,
staring
Toma,
at this.
I was just wondering, like, what does Toma see?
Toma would immediately see like a toy aisle full of stuffed
Oh, he
animals.
goes there immediately.
Yeah.
He finds the biggest stuffed toy he can find.
Overdrive follows him. You try to talk to the security guard. He ignores you.
Well, I'm
completely.
talking to the wall with him to see if he like notices.
He doesn't.
Okay.
You're talking to a wall. As you hear him talking to the wall, roll a awareness check.
Have you ever just saw some guy just standing next to a wall talking to it and you thought, let me talk to the wall too. Maybe it's got something to say.
16.
16. So as you walk up to him, all you hear is, "I know, right? The viewers must be totally happy with my constant cameos and are totally not annoyed with me at this point. It's like this sword. I don't even have this yet in the main story, but like, what if I did later on? This would be so fucking cool. You know, like I can't get over it." And as you hear just constant muttering, none of it makes sense to you. You now have a -1 to all intelligence checks for the foreseeable future for now.
Well, dazed by that, I'll find the shopkeep.
He's behind the counter just staring at this guy talking.
What age is the shopkeep?
He's pretty old. He's like 60-ish.
I'll go up to him and say, do you have anything that I could use for my ship? And I'll kind of like touch his hand and like
As you touch his
press
hand,
it.
he pulls away. I was like, "I'm married, you wench. Don't touch me."
Does she like
Siren.
to watch? Why is everyone calling me a siren today? I don't understand. Does she like to watch?
He just looks at you.
Priorities.
He just looks at you blankly. He's like, "Get out of my shop."
I will go around the aisle and then I'll come back as a different person.
Okay.
Just a twink, a random twink. That is 11.
11.
Yeah.
You come back out for your morph check. It's an 11?
Yes.
You're not a twink.
Am I a twunk?
You're not even a twink. You come out.
Are you a drunk?
You come out as a very flat surface, almost like a tabletop.
Oh my god, you're playing
You are just a
So
You're
I'm
a
like
walking
the skin
table.
from Doctor.
you're a walking like flat surface. Like if you were to fall over right now, you'd have a hard time sitting back up.
So what I'm hearing is you're basically a 2D picture
Yeah,
in a 3D world.
yeah.
Enjoy.
He might like 2D.
He sees this and was like, I've never seen this before. This is weird. Hi, Overdrive walks away from Toma for a second, and he calls over to this flat person. Can you watch my kid for a second?
Sure, I can watch your kid.
Toma?
I'll go over to Toma.
Toma, they're gonna watch you for a second. Be safe. Don't leave this aisle, okay?
As you say that, Toma's got like a stuffed plushie of a animal, and you see like Toma, and he rips the head off real quick, and just stuffing is like flying out.
I'm gonna try to switch to another form, and I'm gonna get a stuffed animal and show it to him, and then run away, so that he follows me.
During this whole commotion, I've just been like grabbing random things that I think I need for my workshop and just pulling them into my spaceship. The robot hand picks it up and it's like looking at it, and then the visor opens, I grab it and pull it in.
That works. Make a stealth check. How many things have you stolen so far? Without us noticing.
Well, let's see. That's a 2. Can I have advantage because there's a commotion?
Yes.
Distraction.
That's an 18.
Cool. And then how many other items have you stolen? Other than, I'm assuming one thing.
I would say that I've maybe gotten about 3 things because they're little.
Make a
things.
roll for every single one of them.
Okay. That's a 19. Very good thing. Okay. And that's another 19. I don't think I'm going to get any higher.
Cool. All right. So
You don't
get-
want to crit
you
an
have,
item?
you have 3 things in your just suit, cluttering near the feet.
I've got an arc welder that works in 0 gravity.
Perfect.
Never know when you need that.
And what else did you steal?
I'm trying to think what else I could use. I'll come up with it later. Because I'm.
Okay. As you're stealing stuff, I notice this and I'm like, I call over to you for a second. I walk over and I'm like, grab whatever you need. I'm about to make the biggest distraction here.
The visor opens up. No. I'm kind of doing my own thing right now.
We'll grab it, and I take a stuffed animal. I stuff it into the suit. Take this for me. Grab whatever else you need to fix whatever else you need. Because I'm about to make a
I'm
distraction.
so sorry. Evan misheard you. Not I thought you were telling me to make a distraction.
No,
Okay.
I'm telling you to grab whatever you need. I'm about to create a big distraction.
Okay.
I walk back over to Toma and I tell him,
I tried to sneak away while you walked away.
Well, I ran away with a stuffed animal. I rolled a 15 to shapeshift.
Well,
Do
when
follow?
you picked up another animal, I was trying to sneak away.
Oh.
So you could have either followed me, or maybe I was too quick. I rolled a 10.
I see where you, I see you trying to hide behind an aisle, and I'm just like,
Oh, hold on, we gotta see where we're going.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 16 for.
Oh, so you saw me before I even left. So you,
Toma, look at this stuffed animal.
Toma.
Do you start to come over?
Hmm?
And then I'll slowly start backing away, and then I'll start running.
Toma just like one eye blinks and then the next one follows behind it slowly and just like, Toma,
Toma, come get it.
Toma. And he kind of like takes one step towards you, and just looks at you.
I'm gonna turn into the stuffed animal, but like a kid version.
oh,
That's a 16 plus 7, so hopefully that gets your attention.
yeah, so what do you want to do? You are now
Yeah.
a living stuffed animal.
I'll go like this and be like, hey, and then I'll see if he follows me if I start walking away.
Do an intelligence check.
I did with the 9 minus 5.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
What do? You follow him?
I don't know.
Yeah, you follow.
Do I think I'm smart enough to follow?
No, that's a 4.
I don't fully get what he's doing, but
You just see this dancing stuffed animal in front of you. You take a few steps towards it.
yeah, I'm just feeling it out. I'm like, okay.
As you two are
What the fuck
doing,
are you?
as you're doing this, I walk up behind Toma. I'm like, "Hey Toma, it's playtime," and I pull out what appears to just be an orb, and I toss it up in the air. Hit it. I point to the ball.
Okay. For strength, if that's what we're doing,
Yes.
I rolled a 11 plus 15.
So that's a 4. No, it's a 30. Something.
Math
It's
is
a 30.
hard.
It's a
Yeah.
30 something. That's a 30
That's
something.
26.
26?
I don't think it's 30.
Really?
11 plus 15.
It'd have to be a
Oh.
15 to be 30.
Or you add 1 to the 5, and then you add 1 to the 1.
Oh,
That
well,
equals
thanks.
26.
It's 26.
Okay.
Good job.
So yeah, I whacked the shit out of it.
You
And-
hit it, because of the way I kind of threw it in the out, it hits right up against the wall where our security friend is talking, and it explodes into a shit ton of like glitter and sounds, and basically starts playing disco music. As this is going on, the shopkeep started like, "What the fuck was that?" The security guard's still mumbling to the wall. Two other security guards start running in, and they point guns at us. Me, you, and the
I
dancing
will
teddy bear.
lay on the floor. I'll just fall like I'm an actual stuffed animal.
Do they
Go
look
possum!
like guards that would have been at a genetics lab?
No.
Okay.
Both of them run out. One of them's blue. He looks like the twin to the guard that our siren friend transformed into earlier. And the other one is a tall, like 7 foot tall, thin tree. He says, "Get on the ground!" The tall tree to Toma. They point right.
I am
point
not Groot. Don't sue.
Get on the ground. This is not copyright infringement because I have actual words. What do you guys do? As
I'm on the floor. I'm
Oh,
pretending to be
yeah.
a stuffed animal.
I start to put my hands up. I start to put my hands up and
Wave your hands in the air.
Just a stuffed animal.
I'm like, all right, we'll all put our hands up, and then I'm gonna put mine behind my back, and I pull out my rifle, which is just a little pull at this point.
Yeah, Toma just blinks as they're looking at me.
Hey Toma, you don't like Tree. Tree mean. Tree called you ugly.
Toma doesn't understand anything you say.
Fuck.
I was just wondering why the teddy bears are dancing.
Right? Yeah, Toma's more like, Toma. And he's like, I go to pick up Misnomer, who's on the ground to like pick up as a toy, and trying to like start
I will
playing.
just be limp.
And
You start shaking her.
I'll grab her by her arms, and I'm just like,
I want you to make a check. Just a normal check.
I'm gentle enough.
But you're also an 8 foot tall axolotl that's super fucking strong. What'd you get?
Second natural 20.
Ta-da!
Oh, so as you're pulling it, the arms start to pull longer than they should, and they just kind of stay there when you like start moving them around. and whatnot.
Are the guards really confused about what's
The
happening?
guards are so they're seeing this, and then they just look to me with a stick in my hand.
So while Toma's like playing around with me, I'll just stretch out my leg really far and kick the tree in the face.
Ah, fuck! Do a little check for me real quick.
Do I add elastomine?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this supposed to be?
I love this stupid name we gave it, Elastomy.
I don't know what this was supposed to be.
That's for your stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what the
Elasticity.
thing was.
Yeah.
We named it Elastomy.
17.
17. So you kick him in the face. It doesn't really hurt, but he's like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" You knock his hat off, and it's just a flat, like the old cinnamon guy from back in the day.
I'll say, Toma, run.
The bear's talking to Toma.
Yeah.
He's like, Toma! And just like throws you sideways.
See, I thought Toma's lifelong dream came true.
As you chuck this teddy bear with 3 long limbs, it wraps around me, and then
I'm gonna charge them too.
it smacks the other guard. Ooh, that's a weird one. Do a strength check.
Just to toss him?
Yeah,
25.
25. You charge both of them. I'm assuming your arms are kind of flailing.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm
you end
definitely
up-
flailing
you
with
hit-
them.
Both of them square in the, like one of them square in the face with your shoulder, and the other one you just kind of plow through. The tree guy is now on the floor, dead. He is now dead.
We can actually kill people in this game, though.
The other guy is knocked the
That's
fuck
wow,
out.
I don't know.
He is knocked the fuck out. At this point, the other security guard who was talking at the wall. Actually,
I was gonna say, didn't we blow up that wall he was topping?
We blew up his 4th wall.
It's the 4th wall I've been blown up by.
As-
Why?
As he turns around, he draws that big ass golden sword filled with diamonds. Like, come at me, bitches! Do you see him holding this sword? What do you do?
I hit him in the back of the head because I just walked up behind him like, BAM!
Do a check for me. At advantage because you caught him by surprise.
I think 14. I'm my robot now, so
You had a 2?
okay. 16.
Cool. You hit him square on the head. It's like nap time, and falls over.
I'm gonna go kill the guard that didn't die, and I'm gonna tell Toma.
I'm gonna attempt to grab that sword.
Okay.
I'm walking out of the store and you can just hear like things just rattling inside of my.
All the gems and
We
how
all.
gold it is, I have to
I
grab that.
follow behind Toma.
I was like, guys, you need to finish your kills, and you'll just see me violently stab.
As you
I don't know that the guard will heal, so I'll
Yeah,
stab him
so-
and I'll stab the other guy.
As you stab him, as you're stabbing the one with the sword, he starts giggling to himself, and then as you're doing this, a weird aroma fills the room that makes you almost sick.
From him?
You don't
Or
know
just-
from where.
I think that's a sign to leave. I killed the other guy already.
Yeah,
I'm already out of the shop.
Yeah, so
you're
I'll,
back on the ship.
Yeah.
I'm following behind you.
I'll
Toma
just
now has a
keep
sword.
running in my
Toma
teddy
grabs the
uniform.
big sword. And he's just like, Toma!
This'll be good for
Just
spreading
moving
butter
everywhere
on
around.
toast.
All right then.
And so began
Toma.
Toma the Samurai.
the new sub series.
Like you pick it up and it just zooms in on your eyes. Toma.
All right, Toma, let's go back on the ship, buddy. I grab you by one of your.
Well, I was already like running to the ship.
Oh, perfect.
I look toy. Why would Toma want to stay?
That's fair. I get on the ship. I'm like, "Are you coming?"
Me?
Yeah.
I'll reach my arm to grab your arm, and then I'll just fling myself towards you.
Do an elasticity check.
22.
22. You stretch your arm out, but you don't grab me. You grab the table inside
Mm-hmm.
of the ship.
So as I go past you, I'll just kind of hit you in the face with my foot, and then go in.
Do a strength check.
Uh, 18.
18. You kick me in the chest, and I go flying in with you. Just then, the bottom of the ship starts to close, and we are now back inside. I do not acknowledge anything that just happened, other than saying, "Toma, I'm gonna go fly. Stay busy, all right?" And I pat him.
You
on his
hear
head.
over the intercom, Attention, individuals whom I'm stuck with. We are about to leave this planet. Don't worry, I got it all warmed up for you. Just sit back and relax.
Don't
If
you
it
dare!
touches my stuff, I will invent something to kick your door at 2 o'clock in the morning for 5 hours.
I
Punch it!
Everyone do a dex. Not you. You're flying.
Right, I'm just wondering if I'm flying well.
You okay?
Kinda
Toma.
fucking good.
Toma stays sitting down.
6.
6. You go flying against the back wall.
I just have the sword in both my hands. I'm just looking at it like,
I hold on to Toma.
I would imagine like you've done this before. You're just like you jump into Toma's lap.
Yeah.
Toma's too busy looking at the sword. You're just like.
I reach toward the side of me and I press the emergency brake. The ship stops in
The
the middle
dog
of space.
disagrees. The dog thinks the ship should keep going.
The ship stops, and
I think we're in space now.
yeah, so it's just at a float.
Right.
I get up and I walk over to the command, like, never do that again.
We would have gotten caught had I not warmed up the ship and got us out of here, but I won't because that was fucking terrifying.
I imagine.
My tail's all floofed. My hair is all on end.
Do a just standard roll for me real quick.
That's a 5.
I was gonna say if you rolled like a 15, I was gonna say you pissed in my seat, but thank God. I just pick you up by the scruff on your neck and I'm like, I mean that. And I put you in the chair next to me. I'm like, if you're gonna fly, be a co-pilot.
While you're doing this, I'll walk up. as a
you
mini
see that
Toma.
the seat that he put you in is kind of crushed as Toma sat in there once.
I don't think I can be a co-pilot in this seat. I think this is Toma's seat.
Toma peeks in. Toma.
No, Toma's
Sing
Toma's still looking at the sword.
Thinking crayon thoughts in his head. Toma. Shows Overdrive and Lunar, best friends. They're dancing around. Toma's out in space. Toma.
It's great. Let me. Do you have a D100 by chance?
Somewhere.
I do.
Well, then
Game of who gets it first?
Guess who won?
Me.
No.
yes. I don't have. Can't find it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to introduce a mechanic real quick.
Okay.
I will be rolling a D100 every few minutes, which will determine if we enter a random space battle. There's going to be specific mechanics I will get into later on. But for now, let's just see if we enter one. 4. You guys are going to fucking hate me. As we start to fly again, 4 cruisers come out of nowhere. They appear in front of us, and over the intercoms we hear, "This is Alpha Trine. Police, dock your aircraft immediately or you will be shot down." What does everyone do?
Are you sure you want to be the one flying right now?
I've done this before.
I'm gonna exit the ship because I can breathe in space.
Okay. You go through the hatch.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go underneath their cruisers and try to.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna turn into Toma and get his strength. Would I have to breathe if I turn into Toma in space?
What do you
Toma
think?
can breathe in space.
Oh,
Toma
okay,
can-
perfect.
Toma
Yeah.
can breathe
So
in
no matter
any
what, you can
environment.
I'll turn into Toma while I'm flying, and then I'll try to smash the speeder from below.
Do a
Well, morph first.
do a morph.
That's a 18.
18. And now do a strength check with a. Are you so you want his strength?
Yes.
Do we have that sheet?
I couldn't find it. I know it was like you only get so many.
Yeah.
Well, if I copy powers, I'd roll again and I'd add With 4?
Yep.
That's a 17.
17. So you get half of his strength. So you punch through.
So that's 7. For half
Depends on how you round it, but yeah.
So you get a 7. You get an added 7 bonus.
Okay.
How big are these ships?
They are about 1/3 of the Trinity. So about where his workshop is, they're cruisers.
Okay, so they're meant to be small and fast.
I was imagining a motorcycle.
Yeah, they those are a different thing. But cruisers, imagine them like the space cop cars, made for speed, quickly getting someone, hoping you surrender. They do have a lot of firepower, but not enough to really destroy the Trinity.
Okay. Maybe you should have
Oh,
stayed in
it's
the
being
church.
held together by bubble gum.
And Will.
Don't talk bad
Don't
about
forget
my
the
ship.
Will.
So do I make
I
an
would
attack?
Oh my god, are we in the
Make an attack roll.
Warhammer universe? I got the mech.
So is that an 8?
15.
Oh, 15? So you punch into the back of it. One of the rockets explodes upon impact, sending it spiraling out. That is a direct attack. We are opening fire.
I'll go like this to you guys in the.
Fuck!
Is there like a torpedo tube
Yes.
that Toma can hop into?
Yes, and I have taught Toma how to use it.
Perfect. Toma immediately just hops in there with the sword. He kind of sits in there and he's just waiting.
Toma, fire!
Toma. As he shoots out, he comes out, he's like, Toma! And he's just spread out wide, and you see as he splits in half.
Perfect. All right, Cat. Above the ship. There's a missile room. Go.
There's 3 Toma.
Okay, thanks for sharing. I run
Nat
like in
20,
my
there
ship.
should be, right?
Oh well, shit.
There's me and then you 2.
So, everyone, roll initiative.
Yeah! 4.
Yay, where's the
Oh, wait,
name?
my modifier.
19.
19.
Woo! A 4.
Okay.
I don't have a modifier. You have a +3.
I got a 17.
I got a 7.
You got a 7.
And I think if I'm doing battle suit, I only have a 1 for agility.
Cool.
Or for we'll check.
Okay. So it goes me, the space siren, the cat, and the Toma.
Toma is last. Toma
And
is
then-
best.
So there's 3 ships left. Ships have a different initiative, by the way. I should I'll explain that later. Oh fuck. Okay. Cool. One of the ships proceeds to fire on Toma,
Which one?
the real one, the one who was just
I
shot
mean,
out.
they're
of the
both
cannon.
real. As I'm shot out,
Oh
there's,
yeah, that's
there's
right.
one.
you
There's
split
Toma
the
with
two.
the sword, and there's Toma without a sword.
You're both fighting over the sword. That's why you go last.
Yeah, they're both.
Toma!
Each
Toma!
Toma's holding on to it. It's like Toma, Toma.
They shoot at the one on the. Actually, there's a better way to do this.
There's also a Toma under the ship that just.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's too many Tomas, or is it not enough?
Too
Let's
many
find
Tomas.
out.
When I can copy your ability to split, we can have 4.
He shoots at the one on the right side of the sword.
Okay.
Now do a dodge.
I'm not good at that, but I don't really know.
At disadvantage, because you did just get shot out of a cannon.
Still a 12. Plus 0.
So, he shoots and he barely grazes over and it hits the cannon you were just shot out of. And I want to
No, my 2. My shoot
It
2.
destroys the 2.
No!
That's my favorite
Oh,
And that's where we're going to pause real quick.
that's a good pause.
We'll be right back after these messages.
No, I'm saying do the.
I think we're actually live.
Right. I realized that as soon as I did.
dreams keep flying away. A song we're far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you. And you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slip to the right, bite it to the left. I slip to the right, bite it to the left. I slip to the right, bite it to the left. I slip to the right. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind.
I could set you free, show you what this world could really be. Here with me, I could set you free, of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me. Set you free. Show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I you free.